And we are back. Pokemon Soul Silver, Hardcore Nuzlocke. We have made it to the champion fight against Lance and his dragons. It is going to be a 4v6. Destiny Bond took the best of us. Arbok is down. We lost Crobat to the previous Elite Four member. So we are operating 4v6. Magneton's going to meet Gyarados in a 1v1 to start this fight off. I'm predicting a Charizard pivot if the Gyarados can fall. And then I think we sacrifice the Magneton against the Charizard and then let the other three take on the onslaught of Dragonites and Aerodactyl. Charizard hits 3 of my 4 for super effective, so we need to watch out for that. So Charizard is actually probably the biggest threat other than the level 50 Dragonite. So without further ado, this entire run, this entire series is now on the line. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. The last 2 fights have not gone our way. We've lost one each time, but we have made it here. We still have 4 really good Pokemon. So I think we can do this. If we play this right, if we play this smart, we navigate correctly here. And yeah, this is it. This is why you play the game. You come down to this final fight, all or nothing. Let's take on Lance. Let's see what happens here. So Gyarados comes down, is actually level 46. I think I said level 44 last time. But regardless, if Discharge connects, we win. If we lose the Magneton prior to Discharge getting off, we lose. It is that simple. In my Heart Gold series, I don't think Gyarados used Earthquake. So if he doesn't have Earthquake, we are just fine. If he does, we are absolutely... We're in trouble. We're in trouble. So here we go. 3, 2, 1... It has Waterfall. Okay, we should survive. No flinch here. I do not think this Gyarados has Earthquake. Massive damage, but it did not flinch. We clear the Gyarados. It is now a 4v5, right? Am I jumping the gun? If Gyarados lives a discharge, okay. About to say, 4 times super effective is no joke. Beautiful stuff. The Gyarados goes down. And here is the Charizard. Again, it can basically one-shot all 3 of my steel types, or my 2 steel types and the ice type. So I do believe Charizard is faster. I really don't feel comfortable throwing Feraligatr into the flamethrower, since Feraligatr is the only answer to the Charizard. If he gets crit or gets burned, we then lose the only Charizard counter. So I think that means we let Magneton go. A Memento to the fallen comrades, and if for some reason Memento outspeeds, then we clutch. But there's a Fire Fang that's not Flamethrower. That's going to do a lot less, but I think it still kills. Absolutely. And it crit, of course. So there goes the Magneton. Absolutely beloved Pokemon there. It is down to a 3v5. We're going to get Feraligatr out there now. Everybody's got a citrus berry. So let's try to dodge some criticals. If we can get some criticals, that would be massive. So I think Charizard's faster. We got 2 starters facing off against each other. Let's see how much damage Waterfall does. No, is Air Slash the flinch or crit one? Well, it didn't do either, so that's good, but that did massive damage. We're going to need this to really clutch. We are going to need this to really clutch. It doesn't kill, but it does get Charizard into full restore range. So we can abuse that with the agility, and then hopefully, because we use agility, we will then outspeed the Charizard. Lance with a monumental play here goes for the Dragonite pivot. I think this is the first time in all of my runs the AI has actually swapped Pokemon like that. That is incredible. That is actually really scary because, again, as I mentioned prior, Charizard can really deal with Skarmory and Piloswine or Mamoswine. So if we lose Feraligatr to the Dragonite, we will be in trouble. That was so good by Lance. My gosh. So the agility comes down. I think we should be faster even though we're lower level because Dragonites are pretty slow even though they hit incredibly hard. Ice Fang should kill, but I'm pretty sure Dragonite has like an electric type move that will hit for super effective. I'm going all in, Ice Fang. We are faster. Ice Fang connects, 4 times super effective. Can it be enough? It's not a Dragon Dance Gyarados. It's just a Feraligatr. It's not enough. Can we get a flinch? We don't get a flinch, But Dragon Rush misses, and we just need to connect one more Ice Fang. And it connects absolutely. So that was really crucial. We got a lot of good information there as well. One, Dragonite didn't have an electric type move, and two, Ice Fang cannot one-shot. So we get a little bump there. We do have a Citrus Berry. Okay. We do have the Agility proc. I think we just keep going with this Agility because we're not going to get into a better situation where Feraligatr outspeeds. And as much as I want Feraligatr against the Charizard, if Charizard used Fire Fang against my Magneton, if it had Flamethrower, you would think it would have used it there, right? And Fire Fang is just so much less scary than Flamethrower. It's still really bad. It's still going to hit for a ton of damage, but Skarmory's physical defense is disgusting, and Mamoswine's physical is better. So it's not as bad as a matchup, but still Feraligatr would completely block that. All of that being said, I think our best bet is still to spam the Ice Fangs, potentially get a flinch, because if we swap into an Outrage or something, like, we're just going to be in so much trouble. So I think swapping at this point is really scary. We're out here. We are here in this moment. Let's go for another Ice Fang and hope for a flinch, and it needs to connect. It absolutely connects. This is beautiful. If it crits or flinch, we are looking so good. It doesn't crit, and it doesn't flinch, and this Dragonite has Thunder. Please hold on, Feraligatr. This is bad, man. This is really, really bad. We didn't get the Citrus Berry. Okay, deep breath. It is a 2v4. Let's go ahead and make this a 2v3. And I am very nervous right now. Because here comes the Charizard. Wait a second. Charizard is hurt. Oh, that's right. The full restore did not come down. He withdrew instead. So our special attack is not as good as physical attack. However, Ancient Power is 4 times super effective against the Charizard. So it will be doing 240, which is basically what Feraligatr was doing with the Ice Fang. So it might not one-shot, but it will get us into a really good position, assuming the full restore comes down. Okay. If we clear this Charizard with the Mamoswine, I think we can pull out the win. We also have a very small chance that all of Mamoswine's stats get increased. And it critical hit. Are you serious? Pillow the Mamoswine, flexing so hard on Lance. This woolly mammoth punishes the full restore. So barring an Outrage critical, I think we can 2-shot with Ice Shard. Now, if it uses Dragon Rush and we get flinched and we went for Avalanche, we will pay the price. I think we just all in on the Ice Shard. It doesn't do nearly as much as Avalanche, but we get to go first. We absolutely get to go first, and I think that means everything. This should be a guaranteed 2-shot, meaning all we have to do is survive 1 round of whatever Dragonite does. Let's do it. Ice Shard, we go first. It is the Ice Quick Attack equivalent. It does 60 base times 4 because it's super effective twice over. If that even makes sense. Can we get it to half? Absolutely. And now what? Oh, Cracker Jacks. I forgot about the Citrus. So if I would have remembered the Citrus, I think I could have played a... It does Fire Blast. This is going to hit for so much. I think we just lost Mamoswine. Please hold on, Pillow. Oh my god, we lost, I think. Because now Dragonite can one-shot Skarmory and Skarmory can't do anything. Oh my lord, the one-shot Fire Blast. I have nothing. If it lands Fire Blast, it's over. Oh my lord, I lost. I blew it. I absolutely blew it. I can't believe it. This is so ironic. This is beautiful. Okay. It one-shot the Mamoswine. Okay. Flying Dragon. Night Slash does 70, potential to crit for 180. Steel Wing does roughly 120 with stab. Fly does 130 stab. It's going to take 2. It's going to take 2. Fire Blast does have a 15% chance of missing. It doesn't miss, and Skarmory can't tank that. It's GG. It's absolute GG. And I cannot believe it. Oh my god. I wiped to Lance. That is beautiful. That is so perfect. Oh my god. Wow. Machamp crits with the Rock Slide. I failed to play around it. Gengar clutches with a Destiny Bond on the Arbok. And then Lance dismantles my final 4. Wow. That is incredible. That is ridiculous. Well done. Wow. Okay. All right. So, what do you do with that? That is pretty hilarious, I will say. I can't believe it, man. If we had the Crow, yeah, I mean, if we had either Arbok or Crobat, we could have swapped out. We could have wiggled around more. That's super interesting. But the Dragonite having Fire Blast changes everything because my team was so weak to fire, especially special attack fire. Wow. So we had, it looked like that Dragonite and the Aerodactyl left, I think. So we still had 2 Pokemon left. Fantastic. We wipe. We lose in the champion fight. I'm no stranger to that. I've gotten used to that with the Iris fights in White too. Wow. Well, thank you so much for sticking with me through this series. We have failed, so at some point I'll have to get a Redemption Soul Silver going, and I'm going to have to plan a lot better. I'm going to have to watch out for the Machamp, the Gengar, and then the Lance fight, and really think of what I need to do. Because this proved I really just kind of showboated with Gyarados last time. I was just on cruise control. Gyarados is so good. Dragon Dance into the Ice Fangs is just so strong. So gonna have to play around that, and we'll have to see what happens. So dang, that's really tough. That is really, really tough. All of that time spent grinding. How about all of that time spent complaining about how easy the game is? I think that was a pretty well-deserved loss, honestly, looking back on that. So a very sobering loss here. I'm actually pretty excited now for another Soul Silver run, given how lightly I took this one, and I'm very excited. And let's do it. So at some point in the future, another Soul Silver run coming at you live, and we'll see what happens there. But until then, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.